battery's going to die. I have like 4 more though. The battery's going to die. The infrared takes up the battery. And I have all my batteries. I have to find the battery charger. I've been in hotels, so I hope I didn't leave it. If I did, this would be the last set I record until I buy another battery charger. It's all good. I'll be using my audio recorder more. I was just doing the filming only for the crypto CHIZZI'S real quick. Got about 10 videos of that. Put that up real quick, season 1. Tag it right. See what y'all think. Take it from there. If y'all like it, then by that time I'll have another charger. I'll do more. But I got blogs. I'll be dropping the books, the real thing, and I'll record the books and have audio. I've been talking about it. So, okay, so I went to New York for 4 months. Just came back minute days because I just left 4 months ago and I came back. So in my mind I have like, you know, how it was like before I left, and then what it was like where I just went to, and how it's like now that I'm back. And then I'm back with a different mind thinking set of, you know, because of where I was at, what I was doing. And I've been researching all this stuff this whole time. So I have just like 4 months of research on the stocks. And I'm getting into Forex. And so at this point, the mindset is just liquidate your cash into investments, liquidate your cash into Coinbase, liquidate your cash into Bitcoin, liquidate your cash into Ethereum, liquidate your cash into Litecoin. Then sign up for a Binance account, sign up for a GDAX account, then you transfer your Ethereum or Bitcoin from Coinbase to the exchange sites like Binance, and you transfer it using GDAX, and you transfer it over as Ethereum into GDAX, and then from GDAX as Ethereum into Binance. And then Binance will allow you to buy the smaller coins, and you buy the smaller coins with Binance. Then it's cool. It's really cool at that point, because at this point, you having cash liquidated into Bitcoin and Ethereum, now you can make your purchases in other smaller coins like that on a regular basis every day. And here's a profit margin. Dogecoin and Redcoin. Dogecoin is 0.006. Redcoin is 0.009. So statistically speaking, which one is going to hit $1 first? So with that said, they're both winners. Dogecoin was what I was always going for, and I found it. And then on the same way I can get Dogecoin, I can get Redcoin. So now it's like, and I just found out about Redcoin, so I have to research and figure out what's up with it. But with the profit margin so close to Dogecoin, the price is already going up. 15,000 Dogecoins would cost me $90. $90 into Redcoin would only give me 10,000 shares. 15,000 shares of Redcoin at 0.009, the share is going to cost like, you know, $130, $135. So, boom, go ahead and drop 90 twice. So put 180 in Bitcoin. I'm talking myself the point. Put 180 in Bitcoin, boom. Buy $90 in Redcoin, buy $90 in Dogecoin. Now you have 15,000 shares Dogecoin, 10,000 shares Redcoin. You add that up collectively, and that transaction you just bought 25,000 shares. You did that on 1 week, right? You get paid every week, so do that once a week. You know, boom, 180 in there, and you just bought your 25,000 shares collectively. Now you have another 100 that you put into a Binance using GDAX or whatever, and you have your Binance Ethereum in there, your Ethereum and Binance, and then you buy your other smaller coins. And on there with the Ethereum, you can get Tron, you can get BitShares, you can't get NXT, but you can get NXT with the other one that you can get Dogecoin and Redcoin from, which is Shapeshift.io, and other things like that, like a direct crypto exchange where you just put in the wallet of one coin and then you transfer over another coin. transfer that over for more of another coin. Now at this point, you just got 25,000 shares. So with you just starting out in this whole thing, right? It's levels. It's levels, and you just escalate it like at least 10 levels. At least 10 levels. Because you think about it on the average scale. With the average amount of money that you can muster up to drop into an investment, right? You would say like $200, right? And let's say you're just buying a regular stock, and the stock costs $2 even, or $1, and you buy 200 shares for $1, or you buy 100 shares for $2, or you have two different companies at those same prices, and you buy collectively that amount of shares. You spend that amount of money on two companies, buy 100 shares of two different companies. One might cost $2 a share, boom, that's 200. Other might cost $1 a share, that's 100. Boom, you put in 300, boom. You buy regular stocks, right? Let's just fill in those stock blinks for you, right? Let's say you want to do SMME. That's smart metrics. Right now it's 55 cents. When I saw it on Christmas Eve, it was 45 cents. On my birthday, it was when I saw it, when I first saw it, it was like 45 cents. When I saw it on Christmas Eve, it was like maybe like 75 cents or something. Like, I have all the pictures. That's the thing. I have all the pictures. I'm sorry. I'm going through it. When I really go back in my mind of all the different freaking times, like, I proved myself right. Like, I get mad at myself. Like, why wasn't I on this? Like, way sooner. I was so ahead of the curve. I jumped off the first wave and bounced back in a heavy way. You know what I'm saying? So I have stuff to make up for it. I started off buying 3 shares of Bitcoin in 2013. That would have made me at its highest point had I waited until last winter. This winter, when it was like $10,000, and so my 2 or 3 or whatever, like $20,000 to $30,000. So just off of that scale alone, you plug in 125 million shares of what I was talking about earlier, the STRONGHAND currency, and to go from that in 4 years. I first started off just buying 3 shares of Bitcoin, and then I sold it the same year, messed up. Then 4 years later, realized it was really popping off now, and the time is now. The window is definitely closing, but I have enough time to get it together and to make up for everything and to enact the plan that I would need the money for. You know what I'm saying? Like, God just given me a vision of things to do in the world to make people's lives easier and make a more conducive atmosphere to success. And I just expanded the vision and worked on the vision, and just having faith that He would give me a way to fund the vision. And I thought it would came from my art, but that would be a political thing because it's art. So it would have been better for the art if I didn't have to rely on art for money. You know what I'm saying? If I could find another way to make money. And He gave me that. Thank you. And with that, I want to share that. And that's what this is. The strategy of a madman. So back to the money. 125 million shares for $100. Boom. Now you just escalated levels, right? So let's say you drop 100 into a Bitcoin, and you go to an exchange that sells the STRONGHAND, and then you get this STRONGHAND currency. You get 125 million shares for $100. Then boom, then you take another $100 and you put that into Ethereum, into Binance. You can buy 100 shares of Ripple at $1. Then all right. Like, I know I was talking about stocks earlier, so let's go back to that. I'm sorry, I just realized that. You plugged in the two, Smart Metric, and then Smart Metric is the competitive NXTID. NXTID is a whole different company than NXT, which I referred to earlier. NXT is a coin. NXTID is Nets ID. It's the thumb-activated debit card that is connected to all of your cards that you have, but not to any banks. And it's thumb activated to switch over to the account you want to use. And when I heard about that on December 4th, 2017, it was $1.27. 2 weeks later, it was $1.60. 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, it was, oh my goodness, $5. Then it dropped, and now it's at $2, $2.19. So I got to get that. So 100 shares of that. Get 100 shares of that for $200. The SMME is 50 cents, 55 cents. Now you get 100 shares of that. You got $50, more than 50, a little bit more than 50. So maybe you could drop another 100 on that, get like 200 shares or whatever. 100, 200 shares. The minute you can get for $100. Boom. Now you have that. Now, when you buy in, you're buying in for the long haul because you don't lose any money until you take out your shares, until you sell your shares. You haven't lost any money. You have to remember that. It's a fluctuation thing. That's how the market goes. Your freaking body fluctuates. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it goes. Everything fluctuates. This is a world of fluctuation. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going up and down. Like, so you don't lose any money until you take it out. Okay, it's different factors that go into it. Profit margin. That's a big thing. Profit margin. $100 gets you 125 million shares of a certain company. That is that profit margin. For that, that's something you look for. Look for that profit margin. You're looking for profit margins. You're looking for industries of the future. You're looking for the next technologies of the future. You're looking for the market capitalization of the industry in the next 10 years. You're buying in for 10 years. Now, on top of that, you apply the MADMAN strategy of acquiring hundreds of shares, and then you get thousands of shares, and then you get 10,000 of shares. Now you're getting 20,000 shares. Now you're getting 50,000 shares, 100,000 shares, 75,000 shares, 90,000 shares. At the same time, now you already got 125 million shares for $100 for about the same price as you're getting. You know what I'm saying? It's different profit margins. So you go ahead and scoop 125 million shares of this company in this industry at this profit margin at this level, and now at this other company in this other industry at this level is at this price is $2 a share. Now you got to pay $100 for that amount of shares, and then drop another 100 into Ripple, whatever Ripple's at. You bought it at $1 finally when you saw that 20 to 30 cents, so it had to go up like 30 times to almost $3, and then drop down back to $1 for you to actually get in. It's like, you know how much money you could have had, you perfect citizen. And it's just crazy. It's crazy out here. So I'm just sharing all the secrets. Because everybody's asking for stuff, but they're not asking for the right stuff. They're always asking you for something, but they're never asking for the right stuff. It's annoying as hell. Like, you know how many people ask me questions? Nobody's asking the right questions. It's like they have no idea who they're in front of. Stop asking me stupid questions. At least I'll leave you alone. At least I don't ask you stupid questions. I figured out the answer already. I didn't need to ask you. That's all. But anyway, crypto. Getting gone off. This guy's like right in front of the car just looking. I get a life. I know the camera has a life, but damn. Don't be a fly. Don't be a fly. So anyway, crypto currency. So you buy 125 million shares of one company in one industry in crypto, and then you buy 100 shares of Smart Metric, and then you buy 100 shares of NST ID, which are competitors in the biometrics industry. Biometrics is gonna go up around 2020, 2022. That's around the time it really takes off. It's already popping.